Hey guys, it's Erin, EW Wellness Solutions, and FAQ January. This week has been a lot of questions I don't like, so just to embrace the suck, we're going to discuss what's my favorite cleanse, and the answer is none of them. And it's not because I don't want you to feel better after you go on a bender. It's because most of the cleanses are crazy, unhealthy, and generally unwise. We'll get to that in a second. So to get us through this really fun topic, we have Brand New by Ben Rector. Afterwards we have Ed Sheeran, and then I believe somebody else fun. This escapes me if we go that long. Anyway, why I don't like cleanses. The problem with cleanses is they still are in that diet mentality. It's still the overeat, overcorrect, overeat, overcorrect. So cleanses are really big around New Year's, before holidays. Spring break's really a big one. After a girls' weekend where all you do is drink margaritas and eat nachos, everyone will say, oh, I'm going to go on a cleanse when I get back. Now, what I recommend, I'll get to at the end, another reason I don't like cleanses is because they're traditionally just completely nothing but green juice, vegetables. Sometimes you might get a little bit of almond milk, maybe at the end of the day. So all you're having are carbohydrates. Typically it's pressed juice, so very little fiber, if any. So all you're having are carbohydrates that spike your blood sugar and nothing to counteract it. So that's going to create a whole bunch of blood sugar control issues, which most of you who know me and read my book and listen to me talk every day know that's not good. So if you just had 4 or 5 days of just margaritas galore with your friends, you come back and you buy a cleanse pack from your local juice, it's in smoothie place, and you're drinking these 6 little green things. Yes, you might feel less bloated because you're not having nachos and margaritas all day, but what you're actually consuming is spiking your blood sugar, crashing your blood sugar, spiking and crashing. Not good. And lastly, it can be very dangerous. I'll tell you a little story about the last juice cleanse I did. It was a 10-day one, and it was one of these 3 days juice, 3 days you ate like juice plus like lettuce, last 3 or 4 days just juice. I got the gnarliest UTI of my life, which is a urinary tract infection, for those of you that have never had one. It was almost in my kidneys. There was talk of checking me into a hospital. When I called the juice place to tell them, the twit they put in charge of the detoxes said, oh, that's so great, that means you're detoxing. And this whole detox cleanse phenomenon I could also go on a huge rant about, which I think I might do right now, in that when we go on a huge food bender, let's call it, of a weekend, a week, whatever, there is the urge to just overcorrect, right? To undo it, to fix it by, green juicing and over-exercising. You're still in that swinging, you're still in that roller coaster, you're still in that world. The best thing you can do is get back home and get to what you were doing that works before, not the diet that works, the lifestyle that works. So if your regular routine is you eat these 3 meals a day, you have this 5 days a week class thing, do that. Don't do whatever trendy thing people at the gym are doing, or your girl from college recommends, or what you heard people are doing for the Oscars. It's water weight you're losing, if you're losing anything at all, and you might be the kind of person who by 1 o'clock on the first day is like, screw it, I'm gonna go eat a pork chop. True story. I did a cleanse once and I was talking to someone and she goes, how'd you do? I said, oh, it was okay. She goes, yeah, I couldn't stand it. I ate a pork chop. like a pork chop, that seems like kind of aggressive. Like not an apple, but a pork chop. Yeah, pork chop. So it still is, you're cheating. It's that whole good, bad, cheating, not cheating. It's still that whole crazy world where food is the enemy, we're good, we're bad, dieting, not dieting. And if you do check my Instagram, there is a little blurb like, let me know about a reset. It's, if somebody wants it. It's just, it's basically the meal plan I have in my book. You know, protein, fiber, low glycemic carbs, and fat at every meal. So I call it a reset. If you want to follow that after you eat a bunch of junk, it's best if you follow that all the time, quite frankly, and you don't cheat in that whole just way of life versus dieting. Because when you're dieting, you're always in that world of gaining and losing and gaining and losing. You should be in a world of maintenance for the most part. So that's why I am not endorsing a cleanse, sponsoring a cleanse. And by the way, these people do contact me all the time. They're always like, hey, we'll send you this stuff, and I just delete it. I don't want to try their stuff. I don't want to try it. I don't want to taste it. Much like Ed Sheeran doesn't want to meet your new man. I don't even want to be bothered. I'm just not going to endorse it, like it, try it, recommend it. It's not my thing, because I know it's not what you guys need. It's not what I need. And I don't like the ideology behind it. I'm, pro-food and pro-quitting dieting. So that's my take on what's my favorite cleanse. This is Erin, EW Wellness Solutions. Oh, Coolio, 1, 2, 3, 4, starting something new. Glad we had a little bit of time with that one. Have a good day, and I'll catch you later. Bye.